Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed. The charges are unclear as of this moment.
Is that I'm quite likely to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
The fires ravaging Los Angeles have sparked more than just flames. They've ignited an inferno of rumors, theories, and outright shocking claims. But what if these wildfires aren't as random as they seem? What if there's something far more sinister lurking beneath the smoke and ashes? People are starting to ask, could these fires be part of a deliberate attempt to cover up evidence tied to some of Hollywood's darkest secrets?
Incredible. And, it brings into context our whole system of innocent till proven guilty. Why is he not being given bond? And, we could debate that all day long. Of all people that's unlikely to flee or get away, well, he's got the resources to flee, but he's so recognizable. And isn't he innocent till proven guilty? Well, yeah, but, we have to recognize there are degrees of innocent till proven guilty.
Let's start with one of the most talked about figures in this unfolding drama, Sean Diddy Combs. His lavish mansion in Los Angeles, an architectural marvel worth tens of millions, has somehow remained unscathed despite being surrounded by the raging flames. This has raised eyebrows, especially considering the mansion was allegedly under investigation, with officials reportedly planning to search the property just days before the wildfires erupted. Coincidence? Some say no. Others are convinced this is part of a broader conspiracy, one that ties together the ongoing scandals surrounding Diddy, the Hollywood elite, and even underground trafficking networks. And if that isn't enough to make you pause, wait until you hear what's being said by insiders and so-called whistleblowers.
Charges are. I have information that he was arrested tonight at a Manhattan hotel. He is currently being processed. I heard from his attorney they are still maintaining his innocence. They said that in anticipation of these charges that Diddy relocated to New York.
Katt Williams, the outspoken comedian known for his no-holds-barred commentary, has jumped into the mix, claiming there's more to these fires than meets the eye. In recent weeks, Williams has hinted that the timing of the wildfires is suspicious, especially given the growing number of lawsuits and criminal charges piling up against Diddy. According to Williams, these fires could be intentional, a desperate move by powerful figures trying to erase damning evidence before it sees the light of day. And while that might sound like something out of a movie, the details emerging from these allegations are enough to make anyone reconsider.
Because even when you win an Oscar, it doesn't guarantee you money. Even when you've done certain things, it doesn't guarantee you money.
Take, for instance, the eerie parallels between these fires and others in recent history. Remember the Malibu fire of 2018? Back then, entire neighborhoods were wiped out, yet certain celebrity mansions, some belonging to individuals embroiled in scandals, miraculously survived. Fast forward to 2023, when the devastating fires on Maui destroyed vast swaths of land, leaving many locals homeless. Once again, questions arose about who benefited from the destruction. Now, with the Los Angeles fires, those same patterns are being noticed. Some properties are left untouched while others are reduced to rubble, and many are wondering, is this calculated? Is someone choosing which homes burn and which don't?
And people get caught up in the illusion of Hollywood. People really get caught up in this.
But it doesn't stop there. Allie Carter, a woman who has long claimed to be a survivor of abuse at the hands of Hollywood elites, predicted something like this months ago. In a series of videos shared online, Carter warned her followers to watch for fires and explosions, claiming they would be used as distractions to destroy evidence tied to powerful individuals. She didn't name names at the time, but her warnings are now being revisited in light of the current events. Allie's exact words?
A lot's about to come out, another arrest is coming again. Watch for those fires. Explosions make fires too. Explosions make accidental fires.
Many of her supporters are now pointing to the Los Angeles fires as proof that she was telling the truth all along. What's even more chilling are the alleged details coming out about the properties at the center of all this. One theory making the rounds involves a network of underground tunnels supposedly connecting Diddy's mansion to other high-profile locations in Los Angeles. These tunnels, according to conspiracy enthusiasts, were used for secretive purposes, and some even claim they were part of a larger operation involving human trafficking. While there's no concrete evidence to back up these claims, the idea has gained traction, especially after reports surfaced of mysterious explosions near some of the affected areas. Could these explosions be linked to the destruction of these tunnels? Or are they just another layer of misinformation muddying the waters?
But when African Americans make it and they get to the top, they try to help other people, but they don't really take care of the people that really should. And
adding to the intrigue is Catherine Austin Fitts, a former public official who has publicly questioned the patterns of destruction in these fires. Fitts is no stranger to uncovering corruption, and she's been vocal about her suspicions that these fires are targeting specific individuals and properties. She's even gone so far as to suggest that the fires might be part of a larger operation to silence whistleblowers and erase incriminating evidence. Fitts has drawn comparisons to the infamous Franklin cover-up of the 1980s, a case that exposed the lengths to which powerful people will go to protect their secrets. According to her, these fires could very well be the modern equivalent, a massive cover-up hiding in plain sight.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
And let's not forget about the so-called Diddy list, a rumored document that allegedly ties numerous celebrities and public figures to illegal activities said to have taken place at Diddy's infamous parties. Names like Jay-Z, Ellen DeGeneres, Ashton Kutcher, and even political figures have been whispered about in connection with this list. While its existence remains unverified, the idea is enough to fuel speculation that these fires are more than just natural disasters. If such a list were real, and if evidence of it existed in the form of documents, videos, or other materials, wouldn't those involved do everything in their power to ensure it never came to light? What makes this even more compelling is the growing skepticism from the public and even some celebrities. Chris Brown, for instance, recently shared his doubts about the fires on social media, suggesting that someone might be starting them on purpose. Other notable figures like actor Henry Winkler and Allison Sweeney have also hinted that these fires aren't as natural as they appear. And then there's Andrew Huberman, a well-known neuroscientist, who claimed to have witnessed suspicious activity near one of the fire sites in Santa Monica. Huberman reported seeing individuals standing close to a burning area, raising questions about whether these fires are being deliberately set.
For everything I'm telling you, that's why I can say them so freely.
Ken, I need another one. You here, get your number.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Come on.
Of course, none of this would be complete without mentioning the alleged leaked call between Diddy and his son, which has been circulating online. In the call, Diddy reportedly tells his son to get rid of the pizza boxes, a phrase that many are interpreting as coded language for destroying evidence. While the authenticity of the call has yet to be verified, it's already added another layer of intrigue to the story. If true, it would suggest that Diddy is well aware of the allegations against him and is actively working to cover his tracks.
Legitimate concern. No judge wants to wake up and read the headlines the next day. Oh, they treated this guy special and they gave him bond, and now he's gone and he fled from justice. So that's what's in the back of most judges' minds. On the other hand, we deal with cases where clients have significant funds sometimes, and sometimes where there's money, you can craft a unique solution. Years ago it was the ankle bracelet and the ankle monitor.
And then there's the timing of all this. The wildfires erupted just as Diddy's legal troubles were reaching a boiling point. With lawsuits piling up and criminal charges looming, some are speculating that the fires are a last-ditch effort to protect not just Diddy, but an entire network of powerful individuals who could be implicated in his case. It's almost fires breaking out just as investigators were reportedly closing in on key locations tied to Diddy's alleged crimes. But what if this isn't just about Diddy? What if he's just one piece of a much larger puzzle? Some believe that these fires are part of a coordinated effort to protect Hollywood's elite, a group of individuals who have long been accused of operating above the law. Whether it's through bribes, threats, or outright destruction, the goal seems to be the same, eliminating any evidence that could bring them down. And while that might sound far-fetched, the sheer number of coincidences is enough to make anyone question what's really going on.
Well, Sierra, anything's possible, right? But now this judge has an even harder time, I think, because the past judge locked him up, didn't let him out, and he's still there available for trial. If the new judge lets him out on bond and something goes wrong, and this isn't the analysis that I'm proud to make, right? We shouldn't be saying, well, judges are worried about their own skin and how they look if something bad happens.
As the flames continue to spread, so do the rumors. Are these fires the result of climate change and natural conditions, or is there something far more calculated at play? Could they be a desperate attempt to erase secrets that, if revealed, would shake Hollywood and perhaps the world to its core? One thing is certain, the truth, whatever it may be, is buried somewhere in the ashes. And as more details come to light, the questions only grow louder. Who stands to benefit from these fires? And what are they so desperate to hide? Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. And if the first part of this story left you questioning everything you thought you knew about the recent Los Angeles wildfires, buckle up. because the second part only gets more baffling. The deeper you dig into the events unfolding around Sean Diddy Combs, the Hollywood elite, and these devastating fires, the harder it becomes to ignore the strange coincidences, cryptic warnings, and unsettling patterns that seem to be tying everything together. Are these fires really just a tragic natural disaster, or are we witnessing one of the most elaborate cover-ups in modern history?
Every jail is bad, and some jails are worse than others. And the problem, again, is if you move him, why is he getting special treatment? And maybe he's earned special treatment. Maybe what he's done, maybe he's given so much back to his fans and to the world and to charity that maybe there's a way that it plays out in the end. But again, to go into court and say this jail is bad, move him to another jail, is not your first argument. That's sort of the...
Let's rewind for a moment and look at the bigger picture. The Los Angeles fires have caused unprecedented destruction, homes reduced to rubble, entire neighborhoods evacuated, and countless people left displaced. But here's what's strange. Some of the most high-profile homes, belonging to celebrities embroiled in lawsuits or scandals, have been among them the hardest hit. Paris Hilton's Malibu mansion, gone. Anna Faris's Pacific Palisades estate, reduced to ashes. Even Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who's been largely out the spotlight, lost her home in the Huntington neighborhood. It's almost as if these homes were being targeted. And the timing, let's just say it's raising more than a few eyebrows.
So Diddy, if you're just joining us here, was just arrested and taken into federal custody in New York tonight. Sources tell TMZ Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel late Monday where Diddy was staying, and they arrested him.
Just days before the fires erupted, rumors began swirling about an impending investigation into Diddy's Los Angeles property. According to multiple reports, federal agents were preparing to search his Holmby Hills mansion, a sprawling 700-square-foot estate that had already been raided earlier in 2024. The mansion, allegedly tied to a long list of ongoing lawsuits and criminal investigations, was said to hold key evidence that could implicate not just Diddy, but a web of other high-profile individuals. Then, suddenly, the fires break out. Coincidence? Some people don't think so. Adding fuel to the fire, pun intended, are the cryptic warnings from Ali Carter, a self-proclaimed whistleblower who has been speaking out about the dark underbelly of Hollywood for years. Carter, who claims to have first-hand knowledge of the secrets being kept by some of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry, predicted months ago that fires or explosions would be used as a distraction. In one of her now viral videos, she said, "Watch for those fires. Explosions make accidents too." And then, oops, we don't know how that happened. Fast forward to today, and her words are being echoed by conspiracy theorists who believe the fires are part of a deliberate effort to destroy evidence.
Although she told the rapper that she lived around the corner and would be fine, he allegedly insisted on giving her a ride home. The doc stated, quote, "After much cajoling by Combs, she agreed and got into his car, something the plaintiff would come to regret forever."
Carter's warnings didn't come out of nowhere. For years, she's been alleging that certain Hollywood elites have gone to extreme lengths to cover up their activities. And while some people have dismissed her claims as outlandish, others are starting to see her as a canary in the coal mine. After all, how many times can someone warn about something like this before people start to pay attention? Especially when her predictions seem to line up so closely with what's actually happening. But Carter isn't the only one raising red flags. Let's talk about the strange explosions that have been caught on camera during the fires. In one particularly chilling live broadcast, a reporter covering the Palisades fire was interrupted by a loud bang, followed by flames shooting into the air. "You heard that explosion there," the reporter said, visibly startled. "We obviously don't know what's exploding." The footage has since gone viral, with many people speculating that these explosions are anything but random. Could they be linked to the alleged underground tunnels said to connect certain celebrity homes in Los Angeles? Some conspiracy theorists think so.
But the truth is, in 20 years, I never been on a commercial audition in my life. Like, I never let my tour get sponsored when I was broke.
These tunnels, which have long been the subject of urban legends, are rumored to run beneath some of the most exclusive neighborhoods in LA. While their existence has never been officially confirmed, recent reports have added fuel to the speculation. According to one viral post, firefighters discovered an underground lithium battery storage facility in one of the fire zones. The facility, reportedly hidden beneath what appeared to be a residential property, posed a significant hazard to first responders. "We have found an underground lithium battery storage plant," one official said during a press conference, adding that the area was extremely dangerous due to toxic air quality. Could this facility be tied to the rumored tunnels? And if so, what else might be hidden beneath the surface? What's even more unsettling is the growing number of people who believe these fires are part of a land grab operation. This theory, which gained traction after the devastating 2023 wildfires in Maui, suggests that certain parties are intentionally starting fires to drive down property values and force residents to sell their land. Once the area is cleared, developers swoop in, buying up the land for pennies on the dollar and turning it into high-end real estate. While this might sound far-fetched, it's worth noting that insurance companies have already started canceling policies for homeowners in high-risk fire zones. Could this be part of a larger scheme? And if so, who stands to benefit? Of course, not everyone is focused on the land grab theory. Some people believe the fires are less about real estate and more about destroying evidence. Remember the infamous Diddy list we mentioned earlier? This rumored document allegedly ties numerous celebrities and political figures to illegal activities, said to have taken place at Diddy's notorious parties. While the existence of the list has never been confirmed, the idea alone has been enough to send the internet into a frenzy. If such a list does exist, and if evidence of it were stored in any of the properties affected by the fires, wouldn't those involved do everything in their power to ensure it's never found?
If there's brilliance in that, then I'm appreciative to that, and I'm trying to be a brilliant person, not a brilliant comedian.
Even celebrities are starting to speak out about the strange circumstances surrounding the fires. Chris Brown, for example, recently posted on social media hinting that someone might be starting the fires on purpose. Doesn't add up, he wrote in a cryptic Instagram story. Other stars, including Henry Winkler and Allison Sweeney, have also suggested that arson could be involved. And then there's Andrew Huberman, who claimed to have witnessed suspicious activity near one of the fire zones. According to Huberman, he saw a group of individuals standing near a freshly started fire in Santa Monica, raising questions about whether these fires are truly natural. As the flames continue to spread, so do the theories. Some people are even pointing to technological factors like smart meters and lithium batteries as potential culprits. These devices, which are increasingly common in modern homes, have been known to malfunction and cause fires under certain conditions. Could they be playing a role in what's happening in Los Angeles? Or are they just a convenient scapegoat for something far more sinister?
When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
One thing is clear, the Los Angeles fires are leaving more questions than answers in their wake. Whether they're part of a larger conspiracy or simply a tragic natural disaster, the timing, patterns, and strange coincidences surrounding them are impossible to ignore. And as more details continue to emerge, the world will be watching closely to see what, or who, might be hiding in the smoke. As the smoke clears and the embers settle, the questions surrounding the Los Angeles fires and their potential ties to Hollywood's darkest secrets only grow more intense. Could these fires truly be a calculated attempt to cover up evidence? Or are they merely a tragic coincidence? And if there is a sinister plot at play, who stands to benefit the most? What do you think? Are these fires part of a larger conspiracy? Or is it all just smoke and mirrors? Let the speculation begin, and don't forget to leave your comments. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning.